Weird. Okay. Well, we're finally live on YouTube. That took far too long. YouTube just acts so fucking weird sometimes, dude. Good. What? That's random. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful Saturday. Hope you're having a relaxing, chill time. We're gonna have a bit of a shorter stream since I have to I'm gonna go meet up with some friends and grab some lunch. It's gonna be probably like in, let's say, 11 o'clock, 12, 1, 2. So maybe like 3 hours. So it's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream, but we're gonna be hanging out. I gotta figure out how. Okay. Did that one also fuck up? To look at my videos real quick. I'm sorry. Apologies. Okay, that's live. Cool. Okay, we're gonna be hanging out. We got music going on. I'm just double checking and making sure I have everything situated. I want to get started very quickly. So we're gonna watch one video, right? Let me look at my watch later list. That one I'm gonna fix later. Okay. Finish that one. Okay, we're gonna watch a Jason Schreier video. I love watching his videos because okay, we're gonna watch Jason. We're gonna watch a Jason. Jesus, good lord, a Jason Schreier video saying the title is. Oh, sorry. Let me actually start recording. All right, we're gonna watch a Jason Schreier video titled "Grand Theft Auto 6 Pre-orders Vastly Beat Expectations." Take-Two CEO tells me.
Hello, One Take Schreier here, and today we're talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Could it be the biggest video game of all time? Maybe. Could it be the biggest entertainment launch of all time? Possibly. It's funny, I was talking to someone the other day about the Odyssey and the new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day, which are both big hits, both massive box office successes that are going to be over $1 billion each. And I think there's a very good chance that those two movies, with all the kind of cultural influence that they've had and sales figures and all the buzz surrounding them, that the two of them, their lifetime box office revenue numbers combined will still be less than Grand Theft Auto 6 makes in a single day, or at least its first week.
That's crazy.
Sales. well. Think about that for a second.
Holy crap.
As the boomers might say, wow, video games, they've come a long way since Pac-Man. So let's talk about GTA 6. Today, August 7th, 2026, Take-Two Interactive, which is the publisher of GTA 6. Take-Two is the company that is based in New York and owns Rockstar Games. Rockstar is a development subsidiary of Take-Two. Rockstar, of course, makes Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, and used to make other things like Bully and what's it called? Max Payne 3 they made once. They used to
Loki Max Payne 3. I haven't played that game probably since it came out, but from what I remember, it was pretty good. Now I just have to wait until the Max Payne remake. I'm going off on a tangent.
used to LA Noire. They made other things back in the day, but now they're a one game studio with thousands of people all just kind of like channeled into a single game, which is a little bit bonkers. Anyway, so Take-Two had their earnings call this morning, and earnings calls are always good for those of us who enjoy reading numbers and seeing data and updates on the state of the video game industry. And today's was no exception. It was really interesting. First and foremost, game's not delayed. It's still coming out November 19th, 3 months away.
That's
so,
crazy.
hey, don't worry about it slipping again. In video games, you never know what might happen. I've seen crazier things. I believe it was Cyberpunk 2077 that was delayed after they announced that it had gone gold, aka what people say when a game is actually finished and heading off to be submitted and pressed into discs. So never say never until it's actually November 19th. I think it's if it's like November 12th, I think it's safe to say that there's no more chance of a delay.
I don't know.
You never know.
Didn't
And
games
they
already...
also shared some interesting things about the game and about their numbers. Of course, they always talk about their revenue and whether or not they meet estimates and so on and so forth. Fun fact, by the way, if you're interested in the inner workings of the stock market, what matters during these earnings calls and when companies report earnings, what matters the most to investors and people who are watching these things is not the numbers themselves, but whether the numbers beat or miss or hit the estimates that Wall Street is expecting for those numbers. It's all about reality versus expectations and how that is reflected, and that is usually the number one kind of indicator of where the stock price is going to go when these earnings hit. Although in Take-Two's case, really all that matters is GTA 6. And the big question is what is going to happen with GTA 6 sales numbers and what do pre-orders look like? Because Take-Two opened up pre-orders for the game on June 25th.
So if we look at this, right, I'm telling you right now, right? So GTA, it's been in development, GTA 6 specifically has been in development since 2019, I want to say. I think they've been talking about GTA 6 for a long time, but I think the active development was 2019. If I remember correctly, from another Jason Schreier's video. So 2019, right? If we do some light math, again, I have to bring out a calculator because my light math is probably dog water. So let's bring it out. So 2019, right? 2019, we are in 2026, so we have 7 years, right? That's an assumption that they started working in 2019. Actually, let's get a more accurate way of going about it. GTA 6, when did development start? Conceptual work started in 2014 and full active production began in 2018. So let's just start from active production. So 2018, right? So it's going to be 8 years. So we have 8 years of production, which is about a little bit above average. I think typically developers want to get that sweet spot of, well, typically developers want to get that sweet spot of 5 years, right? 5 years, 8 years. Obviously Rockstar is going to be able to have a lot of freedom in how long their games are going to take to make, because they made Red Dead Redemption 2. Prior to that, they were making Red Dead Redemption 2 before, before it went into full production. I guess that makes sense. Okay, but anyways, 8 years, right? They want to get all of that money back and some. And production-wise, it would probably cost like, I don't know, how much? Hold on. Let's just ask. Damn. Okay, so in the 8 years, well, this one says 2019, but so far, Rockstar, at least this is a generated answer. So Rockstar says, well, the generated answer says $3 billion, right? $3 billion between the years of 2019 and 2025. That Rockstar has basically, it's like an overhead that they need to cover. This is between those years, and so this is like during the active development of GTA 6. So $3 billion. So they need to, at least at this point, obviously they're going to smash this, but they need to make at least $3 billion to break even and make it worthwhile. Obviously, GTA 6 is going to be it's going to be very lucrative. But did pre-orders hit as hard as they wanted?
And so we now have a month and a half worth of data on that. We heard some numbers.
Hi, Nightmare.
Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick called GTA 6 pre-order. Or sorry, we didn't hear numbers, but we heard some words. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick called GTA 6 pre-orders, quote unquote, unprecedented and astonishing and exceptional. And he pretty much did everything except for say the numbers. I spoke to him this morning and I asked him why he didn't say the numbers, which I will share in a little bit. But first, I actually want to share something that I think is really interesting when it comes to Take-Two's data. I'm going to pull up a screen here. Let's see. Okay, so this is interesting. This is not 100% related to GTA, but it's still really interesting, and I think shows you where companies like Take-Two have gone and what the future looks like for these game publishers. So you might remember a few weeks ago I did a video about why these game companies are always on the hunt for quote-unquote live service games that can be monetized indefinitely and generate recurring revenue for the companies behind them.
Because it's like subscriptions, because they need constant money coming in. They can't always rely on one particular title to make all of their money. They would rather just have a consistent flow, so they don't have to rely on that. I mean, like World of Warcraft has all of their subscriptions, so that keeps them afloat, keeps them pushing. Same with all the microtransactions and stuff like Diablo and all the other things. So that's what I assume.
Take-Two is no exception. They have GTA Online and they have NBA 2K, which are their two biggest live service
games
games
NBA
in the console
2K.
space. And then they also own Zynga, which is the maker of a whole bunch of mobile games that are just
Take-Two.
Like,
I was like, Rockstar.
Always generating recurring revenue. Like Toon Blast is their big one these days. So I want to share one figure that I think is interesting. So in fiscal year 2026, their last fiscal year, they generated $6.7 billion in total revenue. Of that number, 5.2 billion was recurrent customer spending, and 1.4 billion was full game and other sales. In other words, about 22% of their revenue coming in for the most recent fiscal year was from actually selling games, selling copies of their video games, whereas the other 78%, $5.2 billion, is coming from people spending money within their games, not to buy their games, but spending money on microtransactions in 2K and GTA and the mobile games. So very different business model than the way the video game industry looked 10, 15 years ago, when you just made a game, you put it in a box, and then you sold it. So just a fun little fact. And it's interesting to know that right now, Take-Two is only talking about GTA 6 in terms of the single-player portion, which will not presumably have recurring revenue. I don't think they're putting microtransactions in the single-player game, and not GTA Online. They have not talked at all, and they are not planning to talk anytime soon about what the new GTA Online will look like and what that recurring spend will look like, which reportedly, according to some leaked numbers, the current version of GTA Online, the one that is associated with Grand Theft Auto 5, brings in about $500 million per year. $500 million per year, 13 years after it launched, which is just an unfathomable amount of money. So this next one, all bets are off. But right now, we're just talking about the single-player game. So, okay. So we know pre-orders went up. We know that they're unprecedented. So I talked to Strauss Zelnick this morning, like I mentioned, CEO of Take-Two. I said to him,
he just talked to the CEO. Damn.
Okay, well, you're not going to tell us the numbers, but will you tell us, did they beat your internal forecasts? He said they are much higher than their internal forecasts. They vastly beat them. So I said to him, well, why can't you just share the numbers? And he said something interesting, which is, he said that, like, I'm going to read a quote from him, which is, quote, and this is all in a Bloomberg story that you can read. I'll put that in the show notes. He said, quote, we can't tell whether they mean anything. It could be a situation where it's just demand pulled forward because of enthusiasm, but no real change in the actual number. He said, we never want to mislead people. We've said they're exceptional, they're really great, but at the same time, I've reminded people that we simply don't know the demand curve because it's just never happened before. And he went on to say that the raw numbers could be misleading. I asked him to clarify that a little bit because I wasn't 100% following what he was saying.
What the fuck does demand curve mean?
Essentially said that the point that he's making is that this demand for pre-orders might not reflect that sales are going to be some exponentially higher number than they expected, but it might just reflect that demand is being pulled forward. In other words, the people who would have bought the game on day one or after launch are just pre-ordering it instead of buying it then. So if they expected to sell, I don't know, 30 million copies on that first week, and they have however many pre-orders now, this is me making up a number for the sake of example, but let's say they have 10 million pre-orders now, and they expected 30 million. So that could mean a number of things. It could mean that their expectations were way too low and they're actually going to sell 100 million on day one, or it could mean that 10 million is just part of that 30 million that they had forecast, and that, like, the demand was just kind of like ahead of time.
Okay, so they're just not sure whether or not the demand will still be there, especially when it comes to pre-ordering the game. They kind of expected to get a lot of pre-orders, but they don't know whether or not that the first half, like the people that were already going to pre-order it, are pre-ordering it now than later. So I assume that they don't want to know. They don't want to get confirmation. They don't want to confirm actual numbers until they have the raw data of after release and determine whether or not it's a massive success or just like a normal success or anything like that.
Because there's so much demand that people just a lot more people pre-ordered than expected, and they would have bought the game on day one anyway, which I thought was interesting. And I thought that was actually a kind of a good reason for not sharing the raw numbers. I suppose he doesn't want to send investors into a frothy hype before.
I'm honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I commend Strauss Zelnick on having a conversation with Jason Schreier about why they're not, releasing the numbers and why they're not saying these specific things. and the reasoning behind it. It's that is very that's a good way to approach it. At least to keep everybody's kind of expectations tempered, so they're like he said, so the investors aren't, extremely hyped for something that might just be like a great success, not like an astronomical success.
Or the numbers are actually revealed, because then if their expectations are too high, then remember what I said earlier about like Wall Street being all about expectations versus results. If their expectations are too high for your launch day, then even a crazy number of sales, if it doesn't hit those expectations, could be bad news for Take-Two stock. And Take-Two pricing right now, if you look at the stock price right now, it has baked into it a certain number of sales. There's a certain threshold, a certain bar that investors are expecting GTA 6 to hit. The question is whether it will surpass that bar, meet that bar, or be lower than that bar. That's the big question that everybody is asking, and that what everybody's going to look at when November 19th comes around. And more importantly, from an investor point of view and a sales point of view, if and when they reveal the sales figures, what those numbers actually look like. So it makes sense that they're not sharing pre-order data. The other thing I asked him about was hardware shortages, because we've seen Xbox's Matthew Ball, their chief strategist, come out and say, hey, we are not able to make enough Xboxes to compete with demand because of this AI chip crisis that is stealing all the chips that everybody needs to make consoles. That is the main reason that we've seen Xbox and PlayStation and Switch all go up in price this year. And Xbox has said that. I don't believe PlayStation has said that they're running into a shortage, but we've seen anecdotal evidence that that might be the case. So I asked Jeselnik. He said he's actually a little skeptical that that's the case. He was talking about how the price points going up does not thrill him, but he doesn't think there's going to be a supply shortage. Although, of course, he says that wouldn't thrill him. But he also says that their expectations are based on the install base that they're expecting around launch time. The console install base they're expecting around launch time, which is not going to be smaller than Take-Two expected, according to him. One other topic I talked about with Strauss, I asked him a few questions. Most of them he didn't answer. I asked him some kind of things I didn't exactly expect to get straight answers out of him on, such as, hey, are you interested in buying anything from EA now that EA has gone private and might be going on a fire sale to cut costs? Because, of course, if you don't know, EA was taken private by Saudi Arabia and some other investors in this $55 billion deal that closed this week. And EA has said, according to my colleagues at Bloomberg a few months ago, EA has told debt investors that it plans to cut $700 million per year out of its costs, which will likely mean could mean a number of things. There could be a number of ways for that to happen. Will almost certainly mean big layoffs. And the question I asked Strauss was, are you interested in potentially buying any of EA studios or IPs? Have you had any conversations with them?
Nah,
of course,
probably
he said,
not.
No, he's not going to talk about that sort of thing. Asked him a few other things he wouldn't talk about. But one thing he did talk about a little bit is the other kind of big beat for GTA that is coming in the near future, which is the
GTA
announcement
Online.
that Grand Theft Auto 6's next trailer, the big quote-unquote extended look, which will likely be kind of a meaty look at the game's actual gameplay, that is going to arrive on August 27th, and it is going to be a Netflix-timed exclusive, which is very funny to me, the idea that this marketing would be like a Netflix exclusive of all things. So the way it's going to work is that on August 27th at 3 p.m., Eastern, I believe, Netflix is going to run this trailer, this extended look at the game, and it's only going to be available on Netflix for 6 hours, after which it will be on the rest of the internet. So it'll go on YouTube and wherever else. I'm sure all the different gaming blogs and whatnot, all the game sites. But for 6 hours, it'll be exclusive to Netflix, which I thought was really interesting. A lot of people have been looking at it and kind of wondering what the deal is with that.
That's very strange. Probably Netflix gave a boatload of money to Rockstar just to have that. And I think that exclusive trailer release, it's a very hot thing that's going to happen, especially for only, maybe like 3 hours or so. everybody's gonna be watching it, they just can't like show it off. They can't like record it or anything like that. Well, kind of. They can kind of record it, but in spurts. So people can't do live reactions until the actual YouTube drop. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why.
You could use the word unprecedented to describe a lot of Grand Theft Auto, and it'll be really interesting to just look at how things go in the next few weeks and months and when the game comes out. I'm excited to talk more about it. Excited to play it, of course, and talk about thoughts on it. Maybe I'll share some thoughts on this YouTube channel. I haven't used this channel so far to talk a lot about the games that I'm playing and what I think of them, but maybe that'll change down the road. You'll certainly hear me talking about it on Triple Click, so make sure you subscribe to the Triple Click podcast to hear that. Anyway, so it's going to be on Netflix August 27th. Why did that happen? How did that happen?
Thank you. Yes.
Zelnick wouldn't answer a lot of questions about this. He wouldn't talk about how the deal came together. He wouldn't talk about financial terms. I asked him, did Netflix pay you guys for this? How much did they pay you for this? He said,
they had to.
We're not disclosing terms. He said, quote unquote, we're thrilled to be in business with Netflix. We've had numerous partnerships with Netflix. They're great partners. Netflix, actually, if you don't know, Netflix has their own games section. That's a story for another day, is Netflix's various attempts to get into games and what has or hasn't worked. But they have a game section. On it, they have the first 3 Grand Theft Auto games and Red Dead Redemption. You can play all of those on a television with that supports Netflix games and that allows for it, or you could play it on, you put Netflix on your computer, you can play those games. So they already had a deal with Rockstar. They already had a relationship with Rockstar and Take-Two. Which I think is interesting. I could only speculate as to how this deal came together. I don't want to speculate about who paid who and what that term looks like, because I really don't know. I do have some thoughts on why this might have happened, but first I want to share a couple more things from Strauss Zelnick, which is, I asked him, I said, okay, look, is there... I know you don't want to talk about the terms, but like, is there a benefit to Take-Two and Rockstar to being on Netflix beyond whatever financial terms you guys are getting? Like, is there an audience you're reaching there that might not otherwise be looking at gameplay of GTA 6? And he said, I do think there's reasoning behind this. I think when the title is launched on Netflix, if you watch it, you'll understand more. And I said, what does that mean? Like, you'll feel like you're watching a Netflix show? And he said, yes, which I thought was interesting.
Oh, so like a deep, like a developer.
It's going to be a must-see event, and Netflix has 200 million subscribers. So undoubtedly thrilled about the number of people who could potentially be watching this thing. I think there are a few reasons this makes sense. First and foremost, I mean, look, if Netflix is writing a huge check to Take-Two and Rockstar for this, then it's only upside for them. 6 hours is not a lot of time.
Oh,
in the
sorry,
grand
6
scheme of
hours.
Things. It doesn't really hurt anybody to have a gameplay footage. And he said, quote,
what the fuck?
It's ultra of things. It could mean that their expectations were way too low, and most of them he didn't answer. I asked him some coming in the near future, which is the announcement to play it, of course, in Talk Netflix. We've had numerous partnerships on it. They have to have some thoughts on why this might have happened, but first I want to share a couple more things together. I don't want to speculate about who paid who and what that term looks like. Things from Strauss Zelnick terms, but like, is there a benefit terms you guys are getting looking at gameplay of GTA 6? And he said, I do think there's reasoning behind this. I said, what does that mean? Like, he also said it's going to be a must-see event, and Netflix could potentially be watching this thing. I think there are a few reasons this makes sense. First and foremost, I mean, look, if Netflix is writing a huge check to Take-Two and Rockstar for this, then it's only upside for them. 6 hours is not a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't really hurt anybody to have a gameplay footage available on Netflix 6 hours in advance. You could, I mean, this is all marketing, right? It's not like we're talking about a video game being made only available to some subset of players. I think that anyone who complains that it is like consumer unfriendly or hostile or whatever, like bad practice, anti-consumer, to have a piece of marketing footage available on Netflix for 6 hours before it's on YouTube, I think pick your battles, man, if you're complaining about that one. So there's really very little downside to this, and it seems like there's a lot of upside for both of them. For one, it does feel like an event. It's going to be a whole thing. People are going to be saying, well, all right, it's 3 p.m. Now time to turn on Netflix. In the same way you might say, oh, the Super Bowl's on. Let's all put on NBC or wherever it is that year. It'll feel like watching a live event. It'll
Yep,
be one of
this
those
is
kind of
true.
rare experiences, I think, where it feels where there's kind of a lot of people talk about the lack of monoculture in the kind of world of entertainment these days, and how there aren't really big shows or movies that often, other than like Odyssey, where it feels like everybody is watching them and talking about them, and there's some big cultural conversation around them. I think in this case, having everybody tune into Netflix for this one big event could help create that in a way that would feel a lot more fragmented if it was just released one morning the way that Rockstar typically does it, where it was just like, oh, here's a trailer, it's on YouTube, it's on X, it's on whatever. I think the fact that it's kind of like a Netflix event makes it feel a little bit more just kind of unifying in terms of the culture. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm very curious to see what the conversations look like that day, because it'll feel, at least on social media, I'll be checking my Blue Sky account because I'll be very curious to see how people are reacting, or Reddit or whatever, when they're all just kind of watching the same thing at the same time. I think that'll be really interesting. And I do actually think that, again, whatever potential financial terms they're getting out of this aside, I actually do think that they're able to reach, by going through Netflix, some people who might not otherwise be online enough to be tuning in to Rockstar's YouTube channels and checking out the new trailer at all hours of the day. I think there are people out there, and don't get me wrong, I mean, look, GTA 6, it's broken YouTube records with the trailers. It's already reached massive audiences. Everybody knows about it. Everybody knows that it's coming. But I think there is a potential audience of people who maybe have heard of GTA 6, maybe know that it's coming, but wouldn't think to watch gameplay of it, and certainly wouldn't think to buy it on the day it comes out, who just, if they happen to be turning into Netflix that day after work, if they see this thing and they're like, oh, that's interesting, I should check this out, they might have visibility into it that they wouldn't have otherwise. The same way that everybody is just killing for the kind of organic viral media that you get if you have an Instagram short that goes viral and pops up into everybody's feed. I think this can have that same sort of effect. And I do think there are people out there who again, might know that GTA 6 exists, but aren't necessarily buying it on day one, haven't really thought about it, aren't counting down the days the way that a huge subset of people are. And I think this can reach those people, or at least just kind of feel it could lead to a lot of parents calling up their kids and being like, hey, have you heard of this Grand Theft Auto thing? For Netflix, obviously, usually consequential for them to be the people, and they will certainly see a lot of buzz come out of that. I don't think it's necessarily going to lead to some huge surge in subscriptions for them, but it will lead to a lot of attention, a lot of engaged viewers, and a lot of eyeballs, and a lot of people talking about Netflix, which is a big win for them. So to me, this seems like it makes sense all around. One final thing that I'll leave you with, because I thought this was pretty funny, is that when I spoke to Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two, this morning, I asked him, so what are you going to do on November 19th, the day GTA comes out? Do you have some big plans? Are you going to hold a party? Are you going to just be relaxing on your couch? And he said, quote, it's ultra top secret at the moment, but at some point before then, I'll be happy to talk to you about it, which just made me wonder, what is Strauss doing that on that day? What is Strauss Zelnick doing that is so top secret that he can't talk about it yet? I guess we will find out soon. I expect that he is, going to be climbing the Empire State Building with a giant banner that says Grand Theft Auto and planting his flag at the top of the building before helicopters come to spirit him away. All right, that is
Interesting.
that. I hope you all have a good weekend, and I will see you next time.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, GTA is going to be a fucking massive event. And for Netflix to have that exclusivity for even just 6 hours, that is like an event happening, a zeitgeist event of everybody coming together onto one platform to watch this video. Obviously, a lot of people can't stream it or anything like that. Discords are going to be streaming it, because they're not streaming it live or anything like that. But once it comes out on YouTube, that's when everybody's reactions come out. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and that's gonna be at the end of the month on August 27th, same day as Star Wars Zero Company. But that's besides the point. What do you guys think about this news? I'm excited for more information on GTA. I hope we get a great, meaty deep dive into all of the story mechanics and things. And I hope they bring back the voiceover people like they did with GTA 5. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Much love, greatly appreciated. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay. Oh, like I mentioned, we're gonna be chilling out. We're gonna be playing some more PoE 2. I've been playing nonstop. And yeah, it's gonna be a shorter stream since I have lunch at 2 o'clock. So we're gonna jump in and jump in, and we're gonna jump in and just play the game. I started another character, my Sork, but we're just gonna jump into my Ranger. Let me just change my build and stuff. No, thank you. Oh, it just changes automatically. Thank God. I think my do I have the fub? Oh, I have to get the. Have I will. So I have to find his other. I'm looking for his other uh loop filter. Give me 1 second. Oh, I think I already have it. It's called early mapping. I don't have it. What the heck? Do I not have it? I swear I do. Yeah, early mapping. Here it goes. Where's my stash? Monster rarity, item rarity, monster damage penetrates resistances. That's kind of sucks. Stun buildup. That kind of fucking ass. All right. Item rarity 41%. Let's go. Let me open my arms. I only have 3 lives, so let's fucking run this shit. All right. Also, hold on. Doom, doom, doom. I gotta change my game. Okay, let's do it. Dude, the fucking, oh my god, this build's so much fun. I'm almost hitting 300 hours in Path of Exile 2. Dude, this game has got me by the chokehold right now. That's why I've been just leveling up different classes. I wanna level up every single class in this game and like get different builds and try out. Like the only class I actually really want to try. What is that? Resurrecting after beginning a map encounter will remove all other encounters. Okay. Okay, so there's a boss on this map. Yeah, like I'm trying my best not to play this character unless I'm on stream. But like this build is so much fun. I've been just having such a fun time playing it. And it's hard to level up other builds at the moment. Cuz I'm just thinking about like this end game build. Ultimate flask. I'll pick it up. What's over here? I think this is the boss, maybe.
Your corpse will feed
definitely.
the new tomorrow. Shut up! Strike! Utopia awaits, whether you like it or not.
Oh, this guy beat the shit out of me last time during the campaign.
Heathen's ire.
Oh, he killed me in one hit. Oh my god.
Your
Oh my god, this guy
corpse will
beat the shit
feed
out of
the
me.
new tomorrow. We rise. You fall. So long as divinity disgraces the world, no one is safe. You stand in the way of hope.
Okay, I gotta watch out for the fucking lightning attack.
Godly fiends, let them die.
Oh yeah.
Is unimportant.
Tier 2, look at this. Cold damage. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I need. Down the East Coast, that's not cold. I'm scared. Oh, I completed the map already. What the heck? The line to the left. How do I get the rest of these points, dude? Okay, Donovan, identify.
Go.
How can I help?
Who sent you?
I have you know I'm scared to death. What does he want me for the build? If I'm just a little bit stronger. I'll be movement speed, maximum life, and deflection rating. Oh, this one has. Oh, this was exactly what I need. What the hell? Look at this. Lightning resistance, maximum mana, maximum life, and movement speed, and gain deflection equal to 19%. That's actually a really good... Holy crap, that's actually fucking nuts. Fortunately, I don't have... I would have to make a... Evasion rating, evasion rating, evasion rating. Just a bunch of evasion rating is what I need. Yeah, this kind of sucks. This evasion rating is actually pretty good, though. Okay, I could probably just get rid of all that.
Greetings. Take your time.
What do I need for my rings? I need maximum life, physical damage, and cold. I need physical damage. Physical damage. Physical damage. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Wait. Do I have any essence for physical damage? I don't think I have the... No. This one's the physical damage, if I remember correctly. Right here. I don't have the essence. So I'm just gonna have to fucking wing it. Here we go. Give me physical damage. Physical damage. Physical damage. Fire damage. Fuck me. One more. Cold damage. Fuck. I really need physical damage, dude. I don't even have a lot of fire damage resistance. That sucks. Low-key, this might be a better thing, but the problem with this is that my fire damage negative. Maybe I just put physical damage. Do I have fire resistance? Oh yeah. %. This is not good. And alas, and the worst. I can get some fire resistance though. Do I even have physical? Dude, I would love to. Okay, I'm just going to put fire resistance. 28. That's better than not. Shrine buffs are reapplied when entering boss area. Okay, shrine buffs. Oh my god, extra fire. Dude, my lowest one. Let's try it. I don't like these ones. What is this? Is this Abyss? What is this? Can I not? Can I not? This is skill points. Yeah, so you need those skill points. But this is just Atlas. Summoning circle bosses have a 25% chance to have additional monster modifiers. Okay, let's go. There's a boss on this map. Ultimate mana? Ooh, I do need some more mana. Ooh. I do need a new amulet, but I need spirit on it, so that kind of sucks. Is there essences for spirit? I'm gonna have to double check that. Kids. Is this where the boss is? Nice. Okay, so that one's dead. Wait. Oh, I just heard drops.
Won't turn my nose up at that.
Okay, we have to find all the rare monsters, and there's a spirit here too. So I'm thinking about a challenge. A challenge I'll do in this game is to like play this game without a build. I don't know what class I would do it in. I'm still trying to figure that part out. Damn, hold on. Ooh, sapphires, rubies, emeralds, and a staff. I mean, I'll hold off on the staff. What's sapphire? Chaos damage, withered magnitude. Sure. Let's see if I can make this. Oh, buddy. Oh, the slowdown is crazy. So I was thinking about doing a challenge for this game specifically. Oh, dude. What the heck? But I would do this game SSF, which means I don't have any of my stuff, but I would do like a no build SSF run because some people, like, personally I'm build illiterate, so it's really hard for me to play this game without a build, so I really want to test if I can do it. I played a sorceress without a build. Woo! Let's go.
Let's do this.
Greater efforts. What was that? Essence of what? Oh, the map's completed. Look at all this shit I got. Well, there's an essence. Oh, look, yeah. Adding a guaranteed modifier to strength, dexterity. Should I get Mirage? I don't think... Oh, yeah, Mirage is something I should have, but I don't have... Combat Frenzy. I don't think I need Wind Dancer, though. Missing socketed skill. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, I need Mirage. What? Okay, well, they said that. I'm gonna keep that then.
Go on. Indeed.
Look at this amulet. What the amulet needs plus 30 spirit. Is there an essence that gives me spirit? It doesn't look like it. At least at the moment. The one I have right now. So let's see if I can get something from this. So this is at plus 5 to attributes. Spell damage. No, not really. Lightning resistance. 35%. Good God. I need projectile speed, though. Look at all those resistance. That 8 resistance kind of ass. Oh my God, that fucking sucks. That actually sucks, though. Spell damage, though? Bro. Okay. Well, that was a waste.
Speak. Hello. Fine, fine.
Increase damage with bows? Ah. Can I upgrade this? No, I can't. But I want to get this. I have a gem in here. Minions. Okay. And then we'll sell this.
Bring any tomes you find.
What is this? Monster rarity, monster effectiveness, waypoint, waystone drops. Let's see if I can get something good here. The rarity is monster rarity is 18%. %97 increase. Jesus Christ.
Ice shot. Face me. Barely broke a sweat.
Okay, Wind Dancer is on. Just making sure. Okay, they do a lot more damage. There's a... Oh, that one hurt. Oh, that one hurt.
Ice shot. Barely broke a sweat.
I don't know if I barely broke a sweat, but I broke a sweat there. I'll take Orb a chance. Orb of Chance, baby! We still have to find all the waystones and all the rare monsters, so they're somewhere around here. What the fuck? Oh! Oh, this is the boss, I think. Okay, I think we're good. It's not completed just yet. We still have another. We have still a rare monster that we have to fight somewhere. Where the fuck is this rare monster? Oh wait, hold. It'll show me, right? Yeah, he's all the way down here.
Cool off.
How the fuck do you get all the way down there?
Meet your end. Quick and lethal.
Oh, I defeated him. This is all like essence. I want more essences, to be honest.
Yes?
How much is this utility belt? 29 exalted. God damn.
You've received a yes? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
What do I need for a helmet? Maximum life and rarity items found. Does give me a lot more resistance. But that 36 of armor, 36% of armor also applies to elemental damage. That's actually fucking kind of crazy too. I might use this. Armor, I need evasion rating. This one doesn't look too good though.
Who sent you? Cordoriani.
Requires a tier 5 or higher. Okay. Is it a tier 2? All right, let's see what we can do here. So this, right? Again, it's a tier 2. How do you get a tier 5? How do you get a tier 5 though? I need something with like better waystones or something, right? Waystone drop 50%. Okay. So I can't go here until I get a tier 5. I need a tier 5 or higher. What about over here? Only 2 fucking lives. I'm gonna try to go to the Vol area.
Cool off.
Damn, my fucking utility belt just sold for 29. That was off rip, dude. Hi, Goxie. How's it going? Chilling. Just running some maps.
Barely broke a sweat.
I started a second character off stream. I started a sorceress just for fun, just so I can get a feel for the sorceress. I'm trying to figure out a good fun challenge. Since you know I'm a build, you know, a person that can't play this game without a build, and I was thinking about a fun challenge of like me playing SSF. Playing SSF and doing a no build run, so like just me kind of building out my character and seeing how it goes. Are you using freeze? No, I'm not. I don't think the build says I need to right now. I haven't ran into any issues, at least. Taking too long with snipe as well. Hey,
Ice shot.
Doxy, how do you get like tier 5 waystones? Do you just get it from drops? Drops or craft them with 3 tier 4 maps. Ah, okay.
Barely broke a sweat.
Dude, I've actually grown to really appreciate, really enjoy mapping. You should have trained to snipe more on tougher enemies you released too late. What do you mean? I thought I'd wait until I hit that like highlight.
Cool off.
When you blink, release. Yeah. What? I thought I'd do that. Maybe I'll train it more. Usually do it after. Okay.
Too slow.
I don't know if it. Okay. I'll keep training that. Thank you. What am I missing? Oh.
In my sights.
Because snipe is OP. Snipe seems very OP. Oh my god.
Too weak, too slow.
Am I a fucking...
Foolish outcast.
Oh my god, I just lagged out. I'm just lagging.
What am I kidding?
Oh, this guy just lagged. I'm not sure.
Cool off. Quick and lethal.
Woo! I just need the one waypoint. Waystone? Waypoint? Wherever the fuck that is. There we go. Completed. Mm.
Who sent you?
Oh, evasion rating, right? That's what I need. No, I need increased evasion rating and evasion rating just in general. I think that's it, right? Mainly just evasion rating. But this also gives me like resistance, fire resistance 18 and lightning resistance 18 or 10. 25% reduced slowing potency of debuffs on you. Yeah, my evasion rating is like double that. What the heck? Let's see what it does. Yeah, look at my fire goes all the way down to fucking 3. I'm gonna hold on to this.
What is it? Go then.
Good news. Have an order? Someone is bound to buy that.
I just sold a utility belt for like 29. 29 exalted. It was really nice. I really need sockets. I'm just gonna make this one a socket one. Is that socket gems, I guess? No, not gems. What is this thing called? They're jewels. I guess I can't really do anything, right? Relics. Eh. Is that a tier 1? Damn it, I didn't mean to do that.
Sun is setting.
Okay, just looking at some other stuff. There's a boss on this map.
An easy trophy.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Am I missing? Who am I missing? Boo, 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 boo.
Prepare yourself. Quick and lethal.
There's a boss somewhere in here. Oh, my loop pearl sold.
Ice shot. Poise the battle. Fierce and resolve.
My foot fell asleep. Hi, Nightmare. Welcome back. Oh, my foot fell asleep.
Face me.
And I'm sorry. Oh, I finished it. Now I just need to find the last waystone. Sorry, checkpoint. Which is somewhere. What the fuck? It's probably like right over here. And I'm sorry. There it is. Got it. Hi, Jen. Hope you're doing well. Dude, look. Off topic, but look who I got a message back from randomly. So here's my old video. Well, this is my old live stream from 2 days ago. Look who commented on it. Miles. Miles actually commented on it. That's crazy, dude. This is Miles, the guy that made the amazing tutorial video that I honestly really enjoyed. I said, YouTube content ID, let me know you reacted to my videos. Just wanted to say thanks for all the kind words, and I hope you feel more confident whenever you're playing PoE 2 next time. What a fucking G, dude. That's so dope. Can I not go this way? I guess I have to go this way, right? Oh, let me,
Go on.
melee. Ew. I have to do a physical attack. 40%. Leeches. I do have a leech already.
Who sent you? For Doriani.
Energy shield. I don't think I need energy shield, but I kind of want to see. I do need to upgrade this. I need to get more spirit and level to all projectiles. So let's see. See if we can do something with this. So level to all projectiles. Can I? Yeah, okay. There's no essences for that, right? Okay, 26 strength. Okay, that's not... I'm already just not gonna deal with that.
For Doriani, if you must. Fine.
So does the little blue icon in the top left of your equipped items, how come some gear has it and some don't? It just depends on the build. The person who made the build, they'll leave like notes and stuff. So it's really up to them whether or not they want to add that. I just double check on the actual build too, just to see like what they're running. Like if I can utilize that and stuff like that. So
Welcome. This is what we have available.
does it only show if you have the right type of item? No, it doesn't. It should show automatically if they did the build correctly or if they wanted to notate something. Because your bow had the icon the other day, now it doesn't. Yeah, I switched. I think I switched the build. So right now I'm in the early end game fob gun eye shot. I have so many fucking... I have so many builds. I wish there was a way to like organize this. I don't know what this eye shot is though.
Yes.
I want to keep that one.
Go then.
God damn it, I didn't mean to go to Hidden Grotto.
Who's that? Doesn't s-
No, they are.
What are you?
The only the wind.
Stop.
Reminder, it's going to be a pretty short stream. I got lunch plans. Tomorrow, I do plan on streaming still, but I'm going out tonight to go to a concert, and I'm probably going to be drinking, so it's going to be a late night tonight.
Fog's cleared. For now.
Thank you. You say
We meet-
yes. The wind, the rain.
Yes.
I with him.
Agreed.
You're but I. We must go to that original site. There.
All right then.
Good. Meet me there.
What concert? It's the free concert downtown. It's the free concert downtown. It's at Fremont Street. We're seeing the band that's currently playing Mayday Parade. They're doing a free concert on Fremont Street. It's gonna be fucking slammed. It's gonna be crazy. There's a lot of things happening downtown also. Also, Jin, did you see your old videos? Sean was showing us last night all your old Circle K videos. He showed us the sound. Sean showed his Sound of Music videos. Dude, he found like all these other videos, like your serenading videos, your Forbidden Love. I think it was like a commercial for like I think serenade. I don't know. What's it called? We posted it in the Telegram group. I don't think I have those files anymore. I'm glad he still has them. No, those are on YouTube. He went out of his way to try to find those videos, and he found all of the extra videos. He found the video of you guys when you guys basically first met each other. It was definitely Circle K videos. I don't want to die, but I have to reply back. I'm gonna take a look. Yes, do yourself a favor. Check Telegram. Dude, we all agreed that you look exactly the same, just like younger. You were like the same body shape and everything. You just looked younger, and you had like a spiky hair. I think not spiky hair. I think you had like long hair. Not long hair, but you know. Okay, I'm still looking for more creatures and waystones. Oh, not waystones. I guess I'm looking for waystones also, but Jin, you gotta pull out the guitar again, man. Oh, dude, you played, you did a song, Daphne Loves Derby. Holy shit. I fucking love that song so much. No, I've been wanting to buy a new guitar just for myself, dude. That's that brings you back. See, we were one of the same back in well, for me, high school. For you, college. I was just bringing around my ukulele all the time. You were just playing the guitar. Am I missing? Oh man, the boss.
Cool off.
I was late on that one. Oh! I was clearly never meant to play music in front of people. I could definitely play that song fully, but when I had to perform it, it kept messing up. Dude, yeah. No, I think the funniest, one of the funniest videos was Sean singing fucking the Rick Ashley song. Not sure. Okay.
Yes?
Divine
You've
orbs.
received
What the heck?
show. It's you. I'm sure someone will want that.
Who sent you?
Oh, evasion rating.
Aye.
What is it? Quickly. As expected. Indeed.
I don't think this is yeah, exalted.
Is that a good price for that?
Probably, I don't know.
idea.
People actually buy those base equipments. Yeah, people like to buy base equipment for the specific, very specific roles or the roles that they get. People tend to buy armor or weapons when they have like a flat, like a flat static, like a prefix that is just exactly how they want to start. So people buy normals for that reason, but also people buy like rares if they have already have the specific stats that they're looking for, and then they can upgrade and and roll for a better chance. I sold a
Yes.
belt. I sold a belt for like 30 exalted just recently. Is this a challengers? Well, I don't know what that is, so I want to try it though. I don't want to use this. Oh, you must unlock it. Okay. Oh, it's a tier 3. Makes sense. I feel like I've lost out on so much because I haven't tried selling anything on the market. Yes, I would highly start with exotics, and then start with exotics. Your best bet would be exotics. That is your best bet. So like when you're trying to sell something, you can just hit like Alt Shift, and if you click it, it'll automatically bring that item with the specific stats up on the search bar, the search menu, and tell you how much it's selling for. I'm a hoarder, so I pick up everything and take it back to sell to the shop. I have hundreds of thousands of gold, but no resources of crafting. Yes, your best bet would be to sell things on the market and constantly, especially if you're playing a especially if you're playing a like normal mode, that is honestly your best chance. The metagame is like selling stuff on the market to get more supplies. Strength 67. Dude, I don't have that much strength. That sucks. What the fuck is this?
You are no better.
I think I have 2 whole stashes boxed with filled with uniques. I would recommend, like, yeah, going through and just looking up. Why do some uniques have like a very serious debuff? I don't. That's a good question.
Easy clarity returns.
I think. Do all uniques have like a debuff? I believe so, right? But I'm not sure. That would be a Goxy question. Fire damage. Not really what I'm aiming for. Yeah, some of the ones I thought were good had insane debuffs, like a severe reduction in a specific type. Like, damn, why would I use it then? Oh my god, I fucking died. God damn it. I think that the debuff is there to mitigate, to kind of like risk reward type of feel when you're trying to decide whether or not to use it. And that's why in like endgame not a lot of people use uniques. I think uniques are mainly for I don't know actually. I don't know actual end game stuff with uniques. I know early game you would use specific uniques. I fucking whiffed that whole thing. Damn.
Quick and lethal.
Where the fuck did he go? Did he? Oh, there he is. Gain that much added physical damage. Damn. Attack spend 5% of your maximum runic ward if possible to gain. Okay, sure, why not? Bro, why am I getting fucking slowed? I think that's just like the debuff coming with this thing. Holy fuck, I am slowed. Have you tried using runic wards before? No, I haven't. Have you? I'm not exactly sure how they exactly work. Me neither, but I have tried them. Runics are like you put it, you slot it in, right? You slot it into your like sockets, and that's how it's used. I haven't used it at all. I never really understood that part. To add runic ward to an eligible piece of equipment, use on the anvil. Okay. Wait, hold on. Does that mean like, does it take up a spot on my slot, like on my socket?
My king died by the spirit's will. You'll die by mine.
No, like a protection spell added to the gear. Oh, what the fuck?
Spirit, guide my spear.
Oh, I got a tier 4. Nice. So let me see. In order to be able to use the warding runes that you picked up earlier, you need to craft a runic ward equipment. Is the last line of protection, absorbing fatal damage instead of your life. If you take damage that would cause your life to reach 0 while you have a runic ward, you will drop to 1 life. It will take the remaining damage. You will still die if you don't. That's interesting. Do I have a... Oh, here's the Calgarian runes. -2 spirit per 2 levels. What the fuck? Armor evasion rating. What? Can I like what if I do this, right? We put this in here. Oh, you're right. I forgot about this. Okay, so it's just armor pieces. The rune of foundations, these go into your sockets. That's what these are.
Go on.
So I did have energy shield. Instead, it puts a rune meter over my health. Ah, okay. Dude, I need 67 intelligence. What do I have right now? Damn, I need so much intelligence for this. I'm gonna hold on to this though.
Go on. These are our supplies. A useful trade. Indeed.
Do I have any maps that I can upgrade? Dude, I have a tier 4. God damn, that's crazy. What are you getting for lunch? They wanted to get all you can eat sushi. I can't really do much, but I can't really eat much there, but I'm there to hang out anyway, so. Seattle hates all you can eat. They hate poor people. There is no all-you-can-eat like sushis or Korean barbecue spots. That's surprising. There was. It shut down. I like how you know exactly the one place that got shut down because it's the only place that has all you can eat. What the fuck did I just pick up? Too expensive to maintain, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's probably just a lot easier. It's probably just a lot easier for them to do not all you can eat because of the cost of getting food or the cost of everything in Seattle. Yeah, I feel like they lose money if someone like me comes in and actually eats all I can eat. It is true. They're trying to, it's just like Vegas. They're trying to like market not to the average consumer, but to like the 1%, to the people that have hella money, that are okay with spending more money. We're just getting as like a, you know, the median household owner or household, where you're just getting priced out all around.
Too weak, too slow.
Ooh! We'll get a tier 5. Yeah, that's what it feels like. We're falling further and further out of middle class as prices increase. Yeah, we are slowly becoming a low-income household. And the low-income household, the people that are currently in the low-income households are like basically almost homeless. What was affordable for our parents is not what is affordable now. Okay, I gotta do Abyss. Gotta figure out where the fuck the Abyss is, though. Maybe the market will fix itself, but I don't know. I think we're just in the position where now this is the norm. Is there an in-game story explanation for maps? I don't think so. Not specifically for maps. There is a overarching story in maps. I don't know what like the explanation when it comes to that. Oh my god. This is a terrible time to do this. Is there anything else that I'm missing that before I get these defensives? Guess this evasion rating right here. Have you played all the classes?
This place.
I played most of the classes. I think Huntress is one of the classes I didn't play, and then I played the Druid, but like a very specific build for the Druid. that didn't really utilize all of his abilities, like transforming and shit. I think once we get 1.0, we're gonna get another class, I believe. Yeah, I want to re-roll my Spirit Walker and do Twister build. That sounds like fun. Yeah, whenever we run another character, I think I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna run a warrior. I'm gonna try my best to get a better build than what I had before. Maybe I'll run a warrior. I don't like the, you know, the fights, I guess, that happen, or like the fight style that it gives. The Pokemon trainer build is fun, but my actual character doesn't have anything to do because my tamed beasts do all the work. Yeah, I think in this game, I've realized that while these some of these builds are like fucking like crazy strong, I think in my head, I like the power fantasy of the class identity and like what I'm doing with my character. That's why I like playing this Ranger class. It's a bit more active. It's a bit more like interesting. Thematically, it makes me feel like cool. And I would rather have like a harder playing class that I like associate myself with more than playing like a one button build. While I do like one button builds, it's just not something I'm too keen about. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Surprising then that you didn't like the warrior on your first try. Yeah, the warrior, I'm telling you, the warrior was fun. I had a good build, but like I played another warrior. I got him pretty far, and I had a lot more fun. It was just that specific build I didn't have fun in.
Yes.
Oh my god, I've been adding all this stuff to my guild. Fuck. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Fuck, dude.
Who sent you? Go then.
Damn, all of that equipment just went straight to this. I can't grab any of it. Look at the guild bank. Holy crap. What the fuck? Where is it? I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to do the abyss right now, but it seems like the abyss is where the next part. Completely different topic, but remember how I said I have 2 SSD now and they each have different connector types. So the SSD my OS is on a B key. My 1 terabyte is on an M key. I bought a PCIe. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me finish this up. I'll read that. Okay, so it says a B key and my 1 terabyte is on an M key. I bought a PCIe adapter so I could slot the 1 terabyte into my main M.2 slot and switch the SSD that has on my OS on it to the PCIe slot, but the adapter only works for the M key SSD and not the B key SSD, but all the B key PCI Express adapters are ugly or need to be connected externally via USB. All that to say, I wish I had a micro center. Yeah, Alex came into town. Well, he's still in town technically, and Sean got a bunch of stuff from Micro Center because he was. And honestly, Micro Center needs to expand out more for all of our sake. One in Seattle, one in Vegas. It's not like the prices are going to get any cheaper, but I mean. Not even like, they just need like 1 Micro Center. You don't need like that many. No! I'm not gonna make it. Do you notice the runic ward gear making a difference? I see the rune on your health bar now. To be honest, I have not noticed a difference. And you still have energy shield? What the fuck? I must have had something that was... I think it did remove something randomly, but I'm not sure what.
Speak.
Greetings.
Hello.
What do I need for this? Cold damage, projectile, and then attack speed, projectile speed. Not arrow speed, right? Yeah, just a projectile speed. Okay, well, not using that.
For Doriani. For Doriani.
Speak quickly. Go.
On the build stat recommendations, are they listed in order of priority? On the build's stat recommendation. What do you mean build stat recommendation? Mandatory. Well, it gives a thing of mandatory stats. Make sure to fill out your resistance. Fire, cold, resistance, chaos. So that icon that you hover over on your equipment. I think so. I believe it goes by tier, but I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, it does. It does go by tier. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your main stat. I believe those are stats, right? So it says rings, gloves, try to focus on high flat damage, attacks, preferably cold and physical. So no, I guess not. I guess it's not in order. I think it's just up to your interpretation whether or not what is a priority. My guess is that the more damage you do, the easier it is, so you don't, so you would prioritize getting more damage, but also kind of flesh out your defenses with more health. At least that's what my build would say. But on the actual Mobalytics build, it says, like if I go on gloves or something, it says try to focus on flat damage to attacks, preferably cold and physical. So he talks about the cold and physical damage first. I assume that maximum life is just more of a defense thing that you would want to have on it. I don't know if it's necessarily like...
Come check out what came in for you.
I don't think it's necessarily like a specific... Yeah, I need to go back and actually pay attention to the details on my build. It's pretty tough, honestly. Details. This is the challengers one. Yeah, I think I look at my builds in like not like the best ways. I don't fully understand my builds. I think just reading all the way through probably helps that a lot. I do not do that. I just kind of glance at it, see what equipment that I possibly need. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Dude, I'm getting my ass beat, dude. I might have juiced this up a little too much for myself.
Barely broke a sweat.
Eldurans do love a good scrap. Who needs virtue?
Oh my god, dude.
Who needs virtue gems?
Ice shot.
Yeah, I can't. Fuck. That challenge one is so hard. I don't clear fast enough to make it.
An easy trophy. I can take you.
Well, in fact, I found this out because my Spirit Walker Tamer build, but the elites rolled different buffs and debuffs. What the heck? That is unique. I didn't even know that either. But I also haven't fucked around with the Spirit Walker. Not the fucking cold, dude.
An easy trophy.
A bone wand? What the fuck I get a bone wand for?
Cool off.
Dude, I am slowly losing a lot. I'm slowly not doing as much damage. I could feel it. Oh, fuck. So when you're going tamer build, you kind of want to checkpoint respawn spam so you can roll an elite with the stats that would work best for you when you once you tame. You can see all the buffs, debuffs of the elite you're fighting underneath. Ah, okay, that makes sense. You have to checkpoint spawn, dude. That seems a little annoying. You have to like fucking like really try to get the best buff and debuffs for your build, and you just have to spam.
Got no pack space for that.
Dude, I have so much stuff. Yeah, I spent an hour trying to roll the right silver monkey from Act 1.
I still owe the top.
Did you end up getting it? Did you end up getting the right rolls?
I shot.
I don't like these rituals for I think the death recap will help identify the type of damage that kills you when the feature comes out, because most people are too busy trying to survive that they can't look at the buffs and debuffs during battle. I'm excited for that though. Oh, death recap is gonna be cool. Oh, we have to complete all the rituals too. Fuck.
That would only slow me down.
Dude, look at all this shit I got. Oh. Maybe I could do one more map, but definitely not something like this. Dude, this map was fucking nuts.
Meet your end. Fly! An easy trophy.
Okay, that's all done, and then now. Dude, I can't get anything right now. Also, there's one more boss. One more. He's right there. Damn it. I don't think I have enough time to do another one. That's everything. We completed it. Oh my god.
What is it?
All right, let's see.
You've
Let's see what
received
we
a
can.
shipment.
Look at this. Ready? So. Damn, that's actually really nice, but it doesn't do. I can't really add to it. So, let's see. How much is it going for? One exalted. Okay, we'll sell it for one exalted.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
One exalted. See, I already have one here.
Seems like a good deal.
One exalted. Do you have to be online for items to sell? No, you don't. They'll sell as long as you have it in your merchant, they'll sell it. Anybody can buy it at any time. Also, if you haven't used the exchange rate, you can do the exchange also, which helps. if you need some more supplies, but I think this is a fucking Exalted Orb, which it's not going to sell, but
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
I don't like the wisps. I mean, where can I... Oh. Oh, it's over here. What the heck? Dude, look at all this shit. Will Grant. Oh, man. So I gotta do another. I gotta get my ascendancy points up.
Oh, it's you.
I just don't have space for it.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Okay. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much. Much love. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you to Jin. Thank you to Goxie. Thank you to Nightmare. I appreciate all of you. Much love. Greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to be having a long night. Check back and see if I stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know in the chat, in the general chat of my Discord. Enjoy lunch and enjoy the show. Thank you so much. Much love, man. Much love. I'll see you soon. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. Be safe. Be kind. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.